So you feel like your life's out of control. I've been there so many times in my life, and I'm pretty young. Can I just say I'm so proud of you for clicking on this video, because even though it might have not taken a lot of effort, the fact that you clicked on this video shows you want to make a change in your life, whether that be in a very small, minuscule effort kind of way. Being aware that you need help and acknowledging the fact that you are not doing well in life is the first step to achieving growth. Like, can we just give you a round of applause? Yes! Yes! Okay, first things first is structure. That's your stability in life. If you have a boat, the whole boat structure is made so it can stay afloat. Having structure in at least one place of your life is so important, because when you have structure in that certain area, you don't have to worry about that, and then you can work on growing other areas of your life. For example, if you have structure in your work life, you don't have to worry about that anymore because it's already stabilized. Now you can go and work on your relationships or issues that you have in other areas. Structure is literally your foundation. You can't build anything off a shaky foundation. You need it to be strong first. If you have no stability in your life, if you have no structure in your life, a good way to build that is to focus on one specific area first. Work on building that up, and then work on other areas of your life. When one area is pretty concrete, you don't have to really worry about it anymore. When you apply structure to it, you know the formula to that now. Ask yourself if right now your life is feeling out of control and you lack stability. I promise you, a lot of the reason your life feels out of control is because of that reason. Find something that can help ground you, because I realize I have these thoughts of like feeling like my life is out of control when I'm really anxious. Finding something as simple as something you like to do to ground you is very helpful. When I feel like my life is turning to a chaotic direction, I will literally start playing my guitar to ground me, because I'm always up here and I forget that my 2 feet are standing on the ground sometimes. And I feel like us as daydreamers, or just people with a lot of anxiety, end up feeling that way most of the time. Do not get swept away in worries. Please realize that you can change your life when you want to. Ask yourself, do you have anything that grounds you? Are you a J or a P? Now let me explain, you're probably so confused. MBTI stands for Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, and it's a pseudoscience, so if you believe it, you believe it, but it is a personality type test. Personally, the specific cognitive functions that helped me a lot when I was in a spot of chaos are J and P. So J is judging, and it's more about routine. So a lot of Js will tend to want to use to-do lists, schedules, just anything that helps them keep their life in one place, because they really like to have things more organized. P is for prospecting. They're more spontaneous, take a more flexible approach to life, kind of just go with the flow type of people. Don't do pretty well with like schedules or lists. They kind of just want to do what they want to do in that present moment. Nothing wrong with being a J or a P. Personally, I'm a P. I really like the spontaneous approach, but you know, it's up to you. What are you? Where do you place yourself? You're probably asking,
Dia, what does this nerdy shit have to do with my life being in chaos? I don't want to hear about this pseudoscience shit.
The reason that this really helped me is because it made me realize how I want to live life. We tend to feel out of control when we're literally burnt out, when we have no motivation and ambition because we overworked ourselves, or we have a routine or no routine that isn't suitable for us. Do you enjoy routine? Add a little bit of that to your life. If you don't, then vice versa. For example, you're a P and you don't like routine, but you have no choice. Maybe do something different every day. Give yourself some variety. Go out and get a coffee. You're a J and you like schedules and lists? Well, then start writing schedules and lists. Maybe your life will feel way more controlled when you do this. Lastly, please understand that there are multiple solutions and possibilities, and you are not trapped in a singular box. When we think our life is out of control, we tend to only think in a very constricted way. Okay, so here's a metaphor. You're in a dark room and there's a glowing red exit sign, and that's the only one that you can see. But when the lights come on, you start to realize how many exits there were. There wasn't just one way out. There's so many ways that you can escape how you're feeling now. And I want you to know, if you feel like your life is horrible and it's a mess and you're completely out of control, that there are so many ways and possibilities that you can get out. Because you are in the dark, you missed all the other exit signs. In a way, you can't see exit signs when you're in that state. There is not only one way or one answer. You cannot live in this constricted, conditioned, closed mind. When you're stuck, when you're trapped in the dark, surrounded by negative thoughts and vibrations, your judgment and conscience lacks clarity. So again, when you're in that dark spot, try to ground yourself. Please remember, when you're vulnerable, your mind is a lot more irrational than you think. Thank you honestly for watching this video fully through. Don't let your life feeling like it's in shambles take control over you. Never let your emotions dictate what you do, because you have the choice to make your life a life worth living. Even if life feels so useless right now, you will be okay. No matter what happens, you have yourself and you can always pick yourself back up. That life always has these weird turns and they always throw shit at you, shit that you probably have never deserved in your life, but I promise you it will teach you so many things. And even if you're in a situation where you're like, I don't want another lesson, sometimes we do need a good lesson. and it hurt like a bitch, but sometimes you really need it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting. I would really appreciate it. I just want to say thank you guys so much for the endless amount of support. Like, I was literally at 2K 2 days ago, and now I'm at 4K. That is absolutely insane. It's all thanks to you guys that I'm growing this fast, and I just want to say thank you so much. Bye.